Hey you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Veronica and I am with that because she plans, and I wanted to share with you guys my unboxing of my Deluxe Supreme kit for the month of April. I received this last week, I believe, but I was working out of town and just really busy with work that I did not have a chance to do the unboxing and share it with you guys. This video is in participation of a YouTube loop group. There's about a handful of us affiliates or PR reps who have agreed to do a loop group, which if you don't know how that works, what we would ask is that you watch my video all the way through to the end. If you like what you see, please give it some love. Feel free to subscribe. And then in my description, I will have a link to the next person's video, and they will show you their setup. We're either doing a monthly or a weekly setup as a part of the loop using the April subscription kit. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, please feel free to again, watch my video through to the end. Go to my description, click on the next video link. When you watch that video through to the end, you would do the same and go on to the next video link until you come back to mine. Then you will know that you have completed the entire loop. So thank you so much for joining. And I subscribe to the Deluxe Supreme Kit from Rosey Life Planner, and so this is not in any particular order for two reasons. I did take a quick peek. I didn't open everything, but also I dropped my box, and so it's a little bit messy right now. But I'll just show you what I have right here. These are the transfer stickers, the rub-ons. Really have been enjoying these. Wasn't really using them before, but these tend to be right now my favorite. I love the blue and the blush pink that is in this kit, even the kind of soft mintier green style. It's not quite mint, but really pretty. And it is in an envelope, so I apologize for the glare, but it is in the sleeve. You get this beautiful fabric bow of blue gingham. And then we have the washi roll tapes here that come with this kit, which are really pretty. I've said this before, I really enjoy the lace washi. And so this month you get a blue one and a rose gold. This kit does have some rose gold accents. And so if you can see this roll of washi, it's still in the plastic. Again, I apologize, I haven't opened any of it yet. And then you get this really pretty blue with blush florals, and then this really pretty patterned one here. So again, it has the pink and the blue, so that's really nice. And then these are my favorite. I really enjoy when we get different ones of these. I probably have 5 or 6 of these now, but this is in that same color, the blue and the pink, and it's so pretty. So it's a metal clip, and it's fun to hold your pages down, especially when your planner gets really chunky and you're trying to write, or you're trying to share it in a photo or video. So this is really pretty. I'm excited to have this one. She just did her most recent box that was delivered was a Natures and Books or something like that. And they had a green clip of these, and I'm thinking about going back to pick that up. I did share recently in my Instagram stories the few items that I did pick up from that. And Stacy, who is another one of our PR reps for Rosey Life Planner at Stacy Scraps and Plans, she had shared a sticker book that I think is coming with the washi stickers instead of these rolls like this. But anyway, I'm pretty interested in that, so I might go back and pick that up along with the bow clip so that I have it. But here is the roll of washi tape. You do get one loop. Sometimes you get a whole roll, but in this scenario you got a loop, and I love this. My mom loves collecting this blue and white china type stuff, but I love the big florals. So this one is a lot of fun. The washi rolls, the stack of books. Look at these florals, you guys. I love these big ones here. Then you have this fun little motor scooter, the girl at the desk, the blanket, and these fun little scrolled, I don't really know what you'd call them, but I'd say the corner pieces. That is the roll of the loop tape. And then I'm trying to hurry because on this video I'm going to set up either my month or my week. I'm not sure which one, or maybe both if I have enough time, if it's not too long. But I will speed that video up while I go through that process, and then I will share it with you, or do a voiceover and share the rest of that with you. So I did get some markers or pens, highlighter pens it looks like. So these are some highlighter pens like what we've gotten in the past. We've gotten some pink and mauve colored ones. They have the chisel tip as well as the pointy tip, and I will swatch these and share them with you later. But those are fun. And then I love this, although this is probably gonna be a little bit heavy, but I think it'd be pretty inside of my the front of my planner cover. And it is a metal clip, another one, but a little bit smaller. So this is pretty. I plan to put this in my setup today. And then you get, these are the freebies. You get this in the color of foil that it is if you have the Supreme kit. And so it's rose gold this month, so you get the 2 April scripts and then the 2 for 04 for like chapter 4. Here is one of the journaling cards. You get a die cut every month. That's April, and that's the one she uses right up front here. And then I always love these bow ones as well, so I can't wait to use that. And then here is a dashboard, A5 dashboard that you get in the blue. It's outlined in the rose gold. So that's really pretty. On my camera, it doesn't look rose gold, but it is. So that's really pretty. And then this is the A5 dashboard that you normally get with every kit, which will usually have some journaling prompts or some fun, useful information. So this is the one for this month. And as you can see, it also has some rose gold. Another journaling card, which that one's really pretty. Love the colors. And then this one says, choose calm over chaos, in rose gold. That's fun. I like that. And then these little tiny numbered stickers. You get them in the black and then whatever color of foiling the kit is in. I have since figured out what these are for. I couldn't imagine what they would use them for, but they are for the month and the week to put them in. I did purchase a undated half a year planner, flow planner, in case I can't fit my whole year in my 12-month planner. So those will become then very useful if I end up doing that. So this is the first package that's a part of this kit. Sorry for all the crumply sound, but you get these fashion dolls. You get a functional page that always offers all these little icons and some other little things that go with the theme. And then you're going to have your tearable, your rippable washi paper pages. And look at this one, you guys. This is beautiful. So these are going to be fun to use. I love them already. I really like this one. This one just has some hearts, bows, and florals in it. And then this one, of course, is really pretty too. And this one does not have foil on it. And then I always use this one to start my month on my daily pages. So this will be fun to use. Take your time. I like that. That's really pretty. I'm just loving the soft blue. I'm not normally a big blue fan, but I do like this one. And then I love that the pages have some foiling in them. So a little more attention to detail. And then you have this vellum in the blue floral print. The same patterned print with the colors in it. This one is really cute. It's just some little tiny blue florals. This blue is almost like a periwinkle blue, or I'm not sure. It's a little different. And then there's this page, which is really pretty, which would make a pretty cover for my planner. So that could be a possibility. And then that also could be a possibility for the front. And then you get these. I still am not using these very well, but it's a patterned paper, as you can see, or texture. It has texture to it. So you can cut these out, rip them out, and use them in your planner or other craft spreads. And then you have your last package of all of your stickers. And in this one, you have this really pretty sticker. Normally I try to take these up and not waste them so that I can use them. But as of lately, I have not been paying that close attention. But here's this pretty one. It's a little swing on a log. Some pillows, some florals, and then just kind of a little piece of paper in the back. Super cute. And then you have this, this one. Okay, so then when you get that envelope opened, you have this Hello April Chapter 4. I do use these as well. And then you have just some extra little accent pieces. Here's a journaling card. Again, it has the blue typewriter. It has the dish, the china, the little breakfast, the little blue building, which is cute. You get this in the black, which is the same as the foiled freebie that you get. You have your April journaling card calendar. And then you get this little element or deco page. Here's that blue building again. So that's there. And then you get this, and this says, every good thing in this world started with a dream. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and open these. And you get a lot of stickers in this subscription kit. So if you can, I think you'll find it very worth the price. You get a lot of stuff in it. And so here is the Scenes and Elements. Again, some foiling in there. It's really pretty. This page, oh, I like this planner one, even this kitchen one. So you can see that there. And then here's the next one, which is mostly florals, which I love. This one is really pretty. I can't wait to use this page. It has some foiling. And then you have that same girl from the PT tape. Look at this little staircase. That's really pretty. And the espresso machine. And then you have this one without foiling, which is also very pretty. Can't wait to use it. And then these are the ones that I probably use the most of. And you have some washi strips and just some deco pieces. You get 2 of these pages always. You get this functional one with the date dots and some scripts. You have your April dates, and then you have your days of the week with some of them being decorative, which are usually the ones I use in my monthly. And then you have this really great page with some really large stickers, and they are foiled. And then you have the stamps, the postal stamps, which are super cute. You have this one with that same little swing, a cute little framed iron bed. And then you have this journaling page, which has a bunch of little journaling accents. You get this April calendar vellum, which is really pretty. Again, I'm just loving this. Again, this is one of my favorites. I'm really liking that as well. You have the same as the little journaling card, but in a vellum. And then romanticizing your life. That's cute. I really like that page. That's also a good cover page for your planner. Then you have these, which again also could make a pretty cover. Except I would have to cut her in half. And then you have this one, which also is very cute. You have this last vellum here with the butter gold or the rose gold butterflies. This one almost I love as the cover too. I think I might go with that one. And then you have your PVC folders, and I'll get this out of the way. You have your PVC folders, which are great because this is where you store all the stickers. So what I usually do is I'll take this big one first, and I will gather up all these vellums that I'm not quite ready to use yet. And I will take all these large ones and put them in here, and then put those in here. And also this page right here can go here. And then the last one that we will put here are these A5s that don't fit quite well in the smaller PVC. Well, maybe they do actually. Let's look, guys. I might be misinforming you. Yeah, they don't fit quite so well in here. They're just the right size, so we'll put those in here. And I usually will just use this little pocket to put them in. And then everything else that's normal size, here we gotta put these in there. Everything else that's normal size then goes in this smaller PVC folder. Oops, don't mean to do that. And then you can grab all of these bigger ones and put them all together. And then I will grab all of these smaller sticker sheets along with the little journaling cards and die cuts that come along with the kit. So this will go in here, and this will go in here, and she has her little signature heart thing. And then all of these random little things that are smaller, I end up putting right in here so they're accessible. I want to, I want to go ahead and save this because I want to try to reuse that sticker. So for now, we'll put that there. And then that takes care of the April kit for the month of, or the Deluxe Supreme kit for the month of April. So thanks again for continuing on with this video. I have sped up the video and am going to have you join me for my monthly setup. I am looking at the florals on the PET tape roll, and I have to be honest, I definitely want to share this feedback with Linda, but I love the larger florals in the PET tape these last couple of months. Really enjoying those a lot. I hope we get more of those. And I'm using the washi, the lace washi, pulling some more of the large florals into my spread for the month here. And I end up adding the other, there you go, the other rose gold lace washi as well. Really like how that's looking. And I'm whiting out the days of the week because I always use the decorative scripts that we get. And there are some plain scripts, and then there are some that have a little extra decor in them, and I usually use those, and I really always like how elegant and romantic it looks and feels. This page here is the page that I use for my appointments, mine and my family's appointments. I apologize for my voice, you guys. I'm a little tired. And then this bow, I really want to use it there, but I end up going back to the little envelope and pulling the one off of there and using that one, which again, I really like how it turned out. But because I did not use undo on it, I had to tape parts of it down because it did tear off the backing of the little envelope a little bit. And then over here, I'm going to want to use the April die cut. I kind of bounce around, you guys, and figure out what I want where before I use too many of the stickers. The other thing that I'm really enjoying about Linda's new kits are that she does have like these corner pieces and the straight edge pieces. So that's been a lot of fun incorporating those into my spreads as well. So those are the couple of things that I really hope she sticks with. There are definitely a lot more florals than scenes or elements, which I can appreciate. But I'm a floral girl and I love all things floral. So I'm cutting down the A5 dashboard vellums a little bit and using glue dots to put this one in. I want it to be backed up to the white piece of paper so that it shows better. And then this page here is where all the trackers are, and I'm just kind of going through and pulling the stickers to see what I'm going to do here. And again, I'm right back to the PET tape roll, which is not very typical for me. I'll usually hit the sticker pages before I do the PET tape. But in this scenario, or this month, I was very attracted to many of the stickers from the PET tape roll or loop. So I added the girl at her computer, and I'm just kind of trimming that up a little bit. So this is what I typically do, and then I have another sticker that I use that is not from Rosey Life Planner, but it has the days of the week, the dates of the week in the month, and I use it for a low spend or a no spend, low spend, big spend, and track my spending habits on anything stationery, stickers, that sort of thing. And so I've really been enjoying that. So I'm going to do that again here. And then I'm going in and adding the spaces that identify the no spend, low spend, big spend, as well as my YouTube and Instagram. I've pulled out some other pages to get some of the dots from them. One of these where I just put the two little strips. One is a movie or TV tracker. The other one is a kit tracker, what I use for the month of April. And then this is where I track my shopping, and so I like to have the different sections for it. The flow planner has worked out very, very well for me. The only change that I made in 2026, other than using the flow planner, is that I did change from a B6 to an A5, and I am having a really great time with it. So I'm pretty happy with my planner choice. I definitely have planner piece and am enjoying that very much. And then I'm picking out the two of the new markers that I received, and one of the pink ones from the past, so that I have the color scheme going. This is a little key or legend that says what color each date should be depending on my activity. And I'm just pulling little elements here and there as I find them where I want them to be. I'm going through my sticker storage, and I am adding the Instagram and the YouTube scripts. I've added my hubby's pay dates in here, a vacation that I'm going to be taking, as well as I outlined some birthdays and when my hubby's on call. But other than that, I needed my other book and my phone to be able to fill this in, so I didn't get quite as far as I'd like, but I think it gives you a general idea, and I am really, really enjoying this monthly page right here with these large florals. So Linda, if you're watching this, I hope that you continue with the large florals like that in the PET tape rolls. That's probably one of my favorite things from the kit this month. And then I'm just continuing to pull some little icons and little things, scripts that I need to identify each thing. I will be going to Little Craft Fest in April. If you're going, please leave me a comment down at the bottom, and I'd love to be able to try to connect with you or get to know you if I don't know you. My friend Nikki and I are going, and we will be there for the entire time plus a couple extra days. So love to be able to connect. If you're going, again, give me a little shout out down below and I will connect with you for sure. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I would appreciate if you'd go look me up. I'm at Because She Plans there as well. And I would love to be able to get to know you guys a little bit better. So please feel free to go and follow me there, please. And then this page, like I mentioned, is appointments for me and my family. This page that I'm back on is the kid tracker. And so, like I said, I've really enjoyed using it. I'm filling these pages up. I'm trying to do a little bit of back planning on a few weeks where I've had some different things go on. And I just haven't had time to get those done. But I have a craft event this weekend where I will have 2 full days to work on things that I'm behind on. So I'm hoping to get them caught up so that I can do a flip through.